Good morning and welcome to this meditation portion of our Sunday service. My name is Greg Gardner, and I'm an ally of 55 years in this Pride Month. And I'm remembering today that God is all there is. And I'm going to settle into that for my meditative experience. Invite us to remember what that means. It's so all-inclusive. It's the laughter, it's the tears, the joys and the sorrow. Our blisters, our toothaches, our smiles. God is all there is. Sometimes I forget when I see the news. I forget when I stumble and fall. God is all there is. I invite you to remember what that is in your life. Your family, your neighbors, your worries, and to remember who we really are. Divine expressions of the Creator. When we wake up in the morning, we are manifestations of the divine. As we move through this day, we're manifestations of the divine. When we go to sleep tonight, we are loving kindness. And in the coming week, every moment of every day, in every experience, we are divine expressions of loving kindness. I release all those things that don't look like loving kindness. A grouchy boss, barks and bites. A grouchy partner, I release them and recognize that God is all there is. I release aches and pains. God is all there is. remembering that God is all there is. Embrace the love that's in this room. I embrace the oneness of the love, tears, and sorrow in Gaza, in the Ukraine, in the South Valley of this town, in Washington. The oneness that is love that unites us all. As we finish our time together this morning, remember the beauty that's in each of us, pouring out of this room into the world, and knowing, deeply, deeply knowing, that all is well. So I invite us to begin to bring our consciousness back to the room, to this celebration of God that we have this morning with peace, kindness, and see the love in everyone's eyes. Wiggle your fingers, do what you need to do to be present. All is well. Thank you so much.
So I don't know if James is going to be. I don't know if he's going to be up here. She's just going to. It's magic. She's doing it by osmosis.
Good morning. How are you? It's us. Oh, we should turn on lights. Oh, really? Well, yeah. Yeah. I don't know why we didn't turn it on.
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
It's a noisy little planet we live on, isn't it? If you could take your seats, we're going to begin with some congregational singing. Hello, everybody. Good morning. What is the Girl Scout sign for peace? What is it, Marilyn? All right, this. Quiet. Quiet. I was a Girl Scout leader for a very brief time. It was very stressful. Okay. If you please stand, and we'll get, if you're able, if you'd like to. If not, that's perfectly your choice. It's all right, whatever you choose to do. And we're going to get the words up to the first song in just a minute. I want to thank Sue Klump back there, and Sherry Noon, and Cheryl Ray for making this possible. We're going to start out with an Eddie Watkins Jr. song. And we've done this before. One life living as you and me. One light shining as you and me. One love loving as you and me, because God is all there is.
Amen.
So that's basically the gist of it. Are you ready? Okay. One life living as you and me. One light shining as you and me. One love living as you and me, because God is all there is. Do it again. One life living as you and me. One light shining as you and me. One love loving as you and me, because God is all there. I'm shining from the inside out. I'm so happy. I just want to shout. Hey! One life living as you and me. One light shining as you and me. One love loving as you and me, because God is all there is. Do that again. One life living as you and me. One light shining as you and me. One love loving as you and me, because God is all there is. I'm shining from the inside out. I'm so happy. I just want to shout. Hey! One life living as you and me. One life shining as you and me. One love loving as you and me, because God is all there is. Tag it. God is all there is, because God is all there is. Yay, you sound great. You sound great. And next we're going to do Ricky Byers. Sit down at any time, but stand up if you can, because it's still group singing, all right? I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing love today. Yes, I am. I'm choosing love today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing love today. I'm choosing compassion today. I'm choosing compassion today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing compassion today. Joy, I'm choosing joy today. I'm choosing joy today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing joy today. Abundance, I'm choosing abundance today. I'm choosing abundance today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing abundance today. I'm choosing heaven. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today. Thank you. I'm going to go inward just a little bit for this next one. You can still stand. I mean, it's. Oh, look. Susan Clark wrote this. I've heard of her. is all there is. There is only mind. What I choose to think shows up every time. I am careful with my thoughts, for they will shape my dreams. There is only mind. Mind is all there is. Mind is all there is. There is only mind. What I choose to think shows up every time. I am careful with my thoughts, for they will move my hands. There is only mind. Mind is all there is. Mind is all there is. There is only mind. What I choose to think shows up every time. I am careful with my thoughts, for they will guide my steps. There is only mind. Mind is all there is. One more verse. Mind is all there is. There is only mind. Keep going. What I choose to think shows up every time. I am careful with my thoughts, for they will change my world. There is only mind. Mind is all there is. We're going to repeat that a couple times. There is only mind. Mind is all there is. Couple more times. There is only mind. Mind is all there is. Thank you. And we want to welcome Jamie Collins to the stage with us today. And of course, we have Kent Pensenbarger over here. And thank you, guys.
Good morning. Our center is honoring Pride Month. I'm Dory Gilbert, and I'm an ally, and we celebrate the spirit of inclusivity. There's a lot going on here at our center, and so the best way to know about all of the things is our website at rgcsl.org. And while you're there, sign up for our newsletter so you can stay in touch and know what's happening and participate. So some things of note. This insert is in your bulletin, and I wrote all, you can see I wrote all over it. Let's see. So really, really important is Sunday, June 13th. Sorry. Anybody catch that? Oh, Saturday, June 13th is the Pride Parade at the Albuquerque. It's Albuquerque Pride Parade and Celebration, and there is a website where you would go and sign up. So be sure and do that. The web address is here on this paper. And on June 21st, our bookstore, the Quantum Portal, is hosting an author panel called Authors Out Loud, and it's 5 well-known Albuquerque authors who are just going to be discussing what the writing life is all about. And then please don't forget drag bingo on Saturday, June 27th. I think that's all the events I have right now. I want to make sure you know our healer for today is Dr. Madeline, and she is right there. And so if you want to see her afterwards, she'll be available. And anything else? Did I miss anything? Oh, yes, I did. Well, Solid Grounds this Friday. It's a musical group called Burying Caesar. There's a flyer in the entryway, so be sure to check that out as well. And now we're going to welcome Marian Kirk to the stage.
Good morning, everybody. And good morning to everybody online. We're very, very happy to welcome everyone here today, especially those who are tuning in, and we can't see you, but know that you are in our hearts as well. And I'd just like to invite everybody here to take a look around and see if you can catch the eye of someone and just know that they are here and be fully present with each person. It's really lovely to be able to share just a little glance and maybe a little wave and hello. So thank you for that. You are all here by divine appointment. You may not have known that, but this service has been designed especially for you. Welcome home. I just also want to remind everybody, if you have any kinds of things that make noises that might interrupt the service, such as your phone, if you would just turn that off, and I have to remember to do the same when I get back to my seat. Anyway, so let's just be blessed by each other's presence, and let's join in to a welcoming and opening prayer. We remember that there is one life, one presence, and one power, expressing as all of creation. This presence is here, in this room, in our hearts, online, and with every person who witnesses our service during the week. We open ourselves to divine love, allowing it to soften our hearts and expand our awareness. We welcome an infinite wisdom to guide our thoughts and our words and our understanding. We embrace the peace that is always available when we rest in spirit. Together, we are creating a field of love emanating throughout this room and moving out into the community. We know that everyone who enters this place is blessed, is uplifted, and supported. We expect only good, and that's from a source that knows only good for each one of us. We welcome transformation. We celebrate the sacred journey that we are. I'm grateful for this community. I'm grateful for each person who has crossed our threshold today and is available online. I'm grateful for this day and for this ever-present activity of spirit. And as we continue to center ourselves, we know that joy and peace and love is the order of the day. And so I release these words to the action of the law, knowing that God has already got it and it's already done. And together we anchor this prayer by saying, and so it is.
Do I have a bass player and a drummer in the room? Well, Who would like to play drums? No. I know Kent's here. We'll just give him a minute. We're going to do a song that I wrote. Have to remind myself occasionally that I am a songwriter. So I wrote this next song. It's called Believe and It Shall Be Done. I've done it before here. And I wrote it right out of the pages of Science of Mind. So most of these words are Ernest Holmes' words. A few of them are mine here and there. I just embellished it. He didn't know I was writing a song, so I had to kind of form it. Well, I don't see Kent, so we'll just we'll start. All right, Jamie. He's probably eating lasagna. Okay. Let's just go ahead. We'll go ahead and start. 1, 2, ready, go. Believe, and it shall be done. Oh, believe, and it shall be done. Believe, and it shall be done. Accept and let it be. Accept and let it be. Act as though I am. Oh, act as though I am. Act as though I am. Act and I will be. Act and I will be. The law is, but it must be used. Oh, the law is, but it must be used. The law is, but it must be used. Let God's greatness wash over you. Let God's greatness wash over you. Faith without works will die. Oh, faith without works will die. Faith without works will die. To create, you must learn how to try. To create, you must learn how to try. God's words are yea and amen. God's words are yea and amen. God's words are yea and amen. Look where you're going and not where you've been. Look where you're going and not where you've been. Believe, and it shall be done. Oh, believe, and it shall be done. Believe, and it shall be done. Accept and let it be. Accept and let it be. Accept. You gotta let it be. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Wow. Whew. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Gil. I'm the spiritual director. My pronouns are he and him. You can leave it there. We're going to use it. Yeah, it's fine. But thank you. Welcome to this day. Some of you were expecting a guest speaker who is not going to be here, and we'll share more about that, but that's where that's at. So I would just like to welcome everybody that's online, say thank you for being with us. If you're with us for the first time, send us a note so we know that you're here. We'd love that. And if there's anybody in the room for the first time with us, well, Nancy, that was nice of you to point him out. That was, there's another one right there. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for being here. We appreciate it. What we're going to do is we're going to offer a blessing to everybody, but we're going to especially offer it to you. So receive this from us. We're going to rub our hands together, and online you receive this as well. We see you. We know who you really are. You are a divine emanation of spirit. You are love on the planet. And we appreciate you. Welcome home. Thank you. Grace is our, yes, lovely Vanna Grace there will be handing out a little gift bag for you. Whew. And by the way, since Grace is up running around, we didn't mention, and if you haven't read it, Grace is the Volunteer of the Month. You know how sometimes the ones that just are always doing things, you forget, you don't notice them anymore? And Gracie's one of those people that's always around, and so we assume she just is. So we wanted to make sure that we honored her today. So thank you so much for all that you've done and all that you do. Whew. So we anchor ourselves on some principles of new thought and science of mind, and a few of those are these. One is that there's only one God, there's only one power in the universe, known by many names. Second one is thoughts are creative. So we are co-creators in this life, and we get to choose how we live. Number 3 is that everything is love, ultimately, because the Creator is love. And so everything created out of that must be love. And finally, we're all whole, perfect, and complete right where we are. Take that in for a moment and think, I am whole, perfect, and complete. So, on that premise, we move forward with today's talk, today's message. And so it is my privilege to introduce our guest speakers. So today you're going to have a fun little experience, and I'm going to invite Robyn Rice Olmsted, my wife, to the stage, and you'll give us just a moment to set up, all right? Maybe Susan, do you want a noodle? Good morning, everyone. Thank you. You just wanted to be taller than me.
That's right.
Is this one on? Yeah, it's on.
So great to see everybody's faces.
That one on?
Can you hear me now? No. Can you hear me now?
No.
Hello, hello, testing 1, 2, 3. I can talk louder too. I can hit that mic.
Is it on? Okay, we're having technical difficulties. Please bear with us. Technically, we don't know what we're doing. Tap on it. Now it's hot. You can't hear me? Okay, I have to be close.
Now I'm on.
All right.
Now, hello.
So-
hello. Romancing the mic. Okay, go ahead.
So, we are here today, and we're bringing you live an episode of Rockin' the Love, everybody. So thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it.
So for those of you online or those of you who don't know what he's talking about, this is a podcast we do weekly. So we thought the topic we picked this month was around pride, and so we thought it was important to bring it here as well. First, we want to say, hold our guest speaker, Davina Kotulski, in prayer. She had a family emergency, and she's so sorry. She's so missing you. She wants to come back, and anyone who signed up for her workshop, she's going to offer you a one-on-one in person. I mean, online, but one-on-one live. Anyway, so good deal. You're getting a $250 value for your $50. So
let's introduce ourselves.
I'm Robyn.
And I'm Gil. And we're doing Rockin' the Love today, which is a podcast all about the joy of relationship. What are we talking about today?
We're talking about loud and proud, the art of being seen.
The art of being seen. Wow. Okay. Are we ready to start that? We're not, are we? Don't we have good news? We always like to do good news at the beginning of our show. So we're going to offer you some good news today.
Well, we do good news because there's so much going on in the world that we never get to hear about. And there's so much good in the world. So instead of focusing on all the things we don't want to focus on, we do good news.
So I'd like to share with you a story from Sydney, Australia. They were doing a live orchestra version of La La Land. They were playing the movie behind it, and they were doing a live orchestra version there with the conductor. Anyway, people very intimately involved in the whole thing. So they went on break, and they went on break for 10 minutes, and then it was 20 minutes, and then it was 30 minutes, and then it was 40 minutes, and people were getting restless. And so the conductor came out and said, "Is anybody here a trained pianist who can sight read?" And lo and behold, in the audience was a man who tutors people in bagpipes, who has been trained on organ and piano, and he sat there, and the person he was with finally was like, "Hey, come on." And so he raised his hand, and he called him up. He asked him a few questions. Can you sight read, et cetera, et cetera. And the guy walked up there and sat down and played the second half of the show. With no practice, no anything. And of course, in the second half of the show is the really upbeat section that's where they actually did the music to try to keep up with Ryan Gosling and his dancing. So, so the conductor was a little worried about this piece, but he just improvised a little. He didn't do it exactly as it was written, but he improvised, and they loved it. It was all great. So apparently the pianist had gotten sick and couldn't do the second half. So the good news here is that somebody was allowed to show up and be seen in a way they'd never put themselves in that place before. And what a great opportunity. So that's my good news.
And that's kind of what we're going to talk about today, because that's really a coming out story. We all have coming out stories. We're continually coming out and coming into new versions of ourselves. And so that's what we're going to be talking about.
All right. So let's move on. Something we want to remind you of, and perhaps we could get our volunteer of the month to volunteer. Yeah. You know, you give somebody a title, they got to do something. All right. So if you would come up and just grab the microphone here and be willing to run it as necessary. See, what we like to do is have our audience ask questions or make comments as we go through our show. And since we're doing this live, we get to do that on a microphone rather than through the messages. And actually, we'll take messages from over there as well from you folks. So feel free. So let's start.
Okay.
Excuse me, what am I doing?
You're going to run the mic. As somebody volunteers or wants to speak, you're going to run the mic to them.
Awesome.
Got it. Jessica already has a question. It's on.
Okay.
Take it to Jessica. What's up, Jessica?
So you talked about the pianist kind of being called up unexpected, and I actually have a story similar to that. I'm in a program at school called Trio Student Support Services, and we have our annual Trio Day every spring. So in 2024, we went to the Roundhouse for the Trio Day. And that morning, I found out there was a senator, 2 senators, and a congresswoman there. And they said, hey, do you want to speak at the event? And I'm like, what to talk about? And so they gave me my topic. And it was that morning, so I didn't really have much time to prepare. And I did the speech, and it was awesome. And that was probably the biggest speech I've ever done. And it was so cool just to speak in front of the congresswoman and the 2 senators and to just tell my story and tell how the Trio Student Support Services has helped me. Yeah, it was almost a wing it kind of thing. And that was my biggest speech I've ever done, so.
Thank you. Wow. Very cool.
And I think that's what we're talking about, because coming out and living into your authentic self, it's an energetic vibration, right? And you said yes, and it took over from there. You just surrendered and you allowed that energy. And that, I mean, we've all done that on some level, right? We all have a story, whether it's, you know, coming out as an artist when your family wanted you to be a doctor, or coming out as, you know, coming out of a bad relationship when somebody wanted you to stay. We all, it's a shift in energy where we choose our soul's journey. So thanks for sharing.
Absolutely. That's absolutely what we're talking about. So how many other people have had some kind of experience where you thought, wow, I'm not sure I want to share that part of myself? Anybody had that happen? Yeah. Yeah. What's the thing about being seen, about being really seen? It's scary.
It's scary. And what happens when you stop hiding? We got you. Okay, Brian.
Yeah, so this place, Rio Grande Center for Spiritual Living, has been a place for me to come out and be seen and heard. Getting to do announcements is always fun because I get to just kind of connect and radiate. But to come here and sing in front of people, a couple of years ago I got to sing in front of people for the first time since like garage band in high school. And it was so great to like let it all fly and get the reaction from everybody, and got to do it again for our open house. Got to sing and play harmonica, which I love to do at home or sing in the shower, but doing it in front of people is still a new thing, so it felt really great. And this is the place where that happened.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow. And did you have a comment?
While the mic's coming to you, I just want to say, I think along with that, I think this is a place that's been asked to come out. You know, when we did the move, the universe asked us to step into a whole different playing field, right? So it's like we're all coming out on some level. Hi, welcome.
Hi, my name is Tim. Thanks for welcoming me here. I've loved Jalaluddin Rumi, the poet, for 20, 30 years. I've studied him. So last year I went to Konya, Turkey, where he's buried, and was going to a Rumi retreat on his poetry. And I walk in the room and I sit down, and I'm the only non-Muslim there. Wow. And so they did some things in Arabic, some things in English, and there was a break, and I raised my hand and I said, just wanted to say about half of what you said. I don't know what you said, and also I am not a Muslim, and so the leader, who's a fellow named Baraka Blue, he said to me, "Do you have a question?" And I said, "Yes." I said, "Why do you have to keep calling out Allah all the time if he's already here?" And he loved the question. And so Sufi sister yelled from the back, "You're a Sufi already." So I went with him next to Morocco, and now I'm a Sufi.
Wow.
Wow.
Thank you.
So that's being willing to be seen when you're not quite sure what it's about, and then finding your way to that authentic self at some level, or to a new level of your authentic self. Absolutely. Huh.
Oh, and I know Nancy Bowers.
Okay, you know Nancy Bowers. All right. All right. Well, we won't hold that against you. That's all right. Oh, is that better?
So I think the question becomes, so where in your life, usually we're asking each other, it's so weird to be looking at everybody. Where in your life do you feel like you're still hiding? Where is there a place, and you don't have to stand up and share, but is there a place that you feel like you're still hiding, that you're dimming your light? Because I know that when I dim my light, I know. You know, I can fool many people, but I know. And so where is it where maybe you can even make that little degree shift? Or what would it take? I guess that's a better question. What would it take for you to take that leap? And you can answer if they're not raising their hand.
What would it take to, wow. So I think it takes a lot of courage, first of all. It takes a lot of courage, and it takes a willingness to step up into an unknown space. And I think for me what's so interesting about that is that we talk so much about wanting to be seen, but I don't know that we very often really want to be fully seen. We want people to we want them to see that we want them to interpret us as being, right? Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I think that there's a moment in every life where, or every spiritual journey, we're all here seeking, right? In every spiritual journey, when the truth inside gets too loud and you can't ignore it. You know, I'm sorry. Can I call you out, Susan Clark?
No.
Well, just for me, even today when Susan said on stage, "Oh, I forget I'm a songwriter," I'm like, damn, why doesn't she know how good she is? Why doesn't she just revel in the fact that she's this brilliant light who writes music, who sings, who's a musician, you know? And I just want you to embody like who you are, you know? There you go. Now you got it. You're healed.
And that's the second time this week we've witnessed that, by the way. So,
but I you know, I mean that with all, you know, and I mean, but you all know too. You have people in your lives, right, that you know there's more, or they want to do more, or they want to be more.
so what's scary about being seen? You might be judged. That's certainly possible.
Yeah, but you judge yourself. That's where
Okay. You judge yourself.
that place because you're judging yourself already.
For
So we
those of
tend-
you online, he said you can't come out
of that place.
because you're judging yourself already. You're stuck.
Yeah. So, yes.
So
So I'll take this on a little deeper, darker level.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
It's if you have a history of trauma, and mine started in the womb with my father trying to kill me, and from the minute I was born, to be seen, I was not supposed to be born. I dare not be seen. Do not ever say a word, and don't ever ask for help. Those are like my 4 soul core wounds. But it's like embodied trauma in my body. And I'm a life coach, and I say the excavation queen, and I take people down under to places they've never been before to find the roots of what is still keeping us stuck in resistance, in fear, and holding back, playing small. Visibility for me is life-threatening. It's attack energy. And I say I wasn't born into a pre-traumatized environment, which we all are. Like, what society has ever healed from the wars and the slavery issues?
Yep.
None of us have healed. So it's like we're swimming in a sea of trauma, you know, but it's like a new realization that I've come to, because I just keep digging to want to get down to the truth, is like I'm not born into trauma. I am embodied trauma at the cellular level in my body. So being seen feels like death. That's how extreme it is. And I gotta tell you, I've tried everything. I mean, my latest is hypnosis, and you know, I've been doing all these scripts, and it's like just trying to rewrite the script or rewrite the mindset or rewrite the beliefs or rewrite whatever it is that's still down under inside. But it's in my biology. So that's a new one. It's like, okay, I need a exorcism. I'm working with somebody that's working with the angels to do exorcism for all the dark forces that have been trying to attack me. But as a music therapist in my first career, I've come across a woman that is creating music from the other side with her beloved who crossed over. And he said, we will be creating music together. And she thought, in life, well, no, he's on the other side. And she's creating this new crazy music that is, I don't know, I think I'm getting a reboot through this music at the cellular level. Hopefully, in every essence of struggle I've had, I just want it to be done.
Well, I
So there
want
I
to
am.
thank you for sharing that. And what's occurring to me is that, in fact, you are allowing yourself to be seen.
Yeah, you said that this, what's her name? Marilyn? Yeah, when you said that welcome, this is for you, this today's for me, it's my first time at the News Center. So I went to the old one, it was empty. I'm like, where'd they go? And I thought, oh my God, they're gone. And I knew it was all happening, but I went online and I found the new address, so it's like, I'm here.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
I wanted to say something too. So similar, what's your first name? Lisa. Similarly, I just wrote a paper for the Mystical Path class that we're having right now with Robyn, and this one line I wrote, I was doing everything to be invisible so that they wouldn't be able to get me. So that's been my whole life. And then a couple years ago, we had a retreat. The center had a retreat, and there was a talent show and a baking contest and a this and a that. And lo and behold, I won everything. And to rousing applause. And I was terrified the day before about the talent show and being up there and all of that. And I got up, and I mean, the applause was like, took the roof off the place. And it was in that moment that I went, oh, I'm safe. I'm actually safe being seen. And what's working upon me currently is that important, me hiding my gifts, or let me put it in words because it's just been in my, or the fun of giving myself to you? Just that. What's more important, hiding or giving what I have to give? And the delight and the fun of all of that seems to be way bigger than the hiding part. So
Wow. Thank you, Grace.
Thank you. And I also want to say to Lisa, I mean, you can give her the mic, it's okay. But I just want to say, as a life coach, you're sharing your gifts anyway, you know, and it's all energy, right? It's all energy. So you're moving it around and shaking it and yeah, and I just appreciate that.
And I am the music fun shop lady. I've done music fun shops all across St. Louis for different groups and organizations, and I do want to do one here,
Okay,
if anybody's interested.
okay. We'll learn more.
Are you going?
Okay, KJ.
This is coming from Karen. Karen, she says, I'm preparing to go to a writer conference I have been attending since 1998. My first year here, there I couldn't even call myself a writer. I tiptoed past the room of the workshop I went to attend and peeked in, thinking, that's not for me, that's for the real writers. This year, I'm teaching that workshop, something I've been doing since 2012.
Wow, thank you,
Thank
Karen.
you, Karen.
Thank you, KJ, for bringing that out. Wow. Isn't it amazing what happens when we're seen, when we allow ourselves to be seen?
Okay, so I've spent most of my life inside of I don't matter. And I was taught that as a child in a variety of different ways. But the other thing is that I have also a goal. It's not a goal, it's a purpose. And that is to be a contribution. And if you're going to be a you gotta actually get out there and do something, right? And I just find that this whole I don't matter thing is just falling away like crazy. And it's all because of this, because there's a safety here, there's a joy and love and I don't know what, like, all the things, you know, all the things you've been getting here. And that has meant that that bullshit of I don't matter is just gone, it's just totally gone. So thank you.
Thank you, Lois.
Thank you,
Wow. Yes. You know, we don't normally have this much feedback online. This is very incredible. You are a talkative group.
Tune in Wednesdays at 12 noon.
Oh, at 1 Mountain Time.
Oh, sorry. I'm already in California.
Susan.
Okay, I just wanted to say that I had a near-death experience forever and a day ago. But Roger and Barbara said, oh, do you want to talk about it? And I was like, yeah, no problem. And that just came up out of the blue. I write about it. I talk about it personally with other people. But I'm glad I had the privilege to show that and show my art that goes along with it. And I wasn't even trying to display that. This is a place to be seen. The other thing I wanted to say is being in charge of Compassion Ministries
Lift up your
is a
mic.
very beautiful thing. And there's a lot of gorgeous, wonderful things that go on here behind the scenes that I get to notice, I get to experience, and it's absolutely beautiful. Like Carmela, spending hours sitting with Michael in his transition. Like Kent, who helped take him to radiation therapy. And all the people that have supported me during his transition. Plus, I think there's other things that go on that, you know, people are helping each other. They're not telling me. And that is beautiful. I mean, that is just, that's enough to make you cry. I find out about it later, you know, but I'm kind of in charge of finding volunteers for that kind of thing. But anyway, I want to thank everybody, just full of love and kindness and compassion, that are part of this center.
Thank you, Susan. Dino.
You know, I had a mother that loved me unconditionally, and so it didn't matter what was going on in the world. She prepared this seat for me. I know this is her prayer for me. I grew up with a gay brother, an older brother, and so I never had to come out. I was always out. I've been out before my mother was born, I think, and yeah, I will tell you though, it's the people that love us that open the door for us. We might hide in that closet in the dark, but the door is always open by love, the people that love me. I recently met with Robyn, and I was looking for someone to guide me in life, and she said, Dino, I think you just need me to be your friend. And I will never forget those words, because I need to turn around and be a friend. This is how we do it, you know. I'm sitting here be in between two women, and I think, my goodness, you know, I feel loved. These women want to sit by me, and I like it. It's a good feeling to keep it simple, to let people love me, because I think that's where my healing is. That's the open door for me, and so it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think.
And I think that's a great question. Can we let people love us?
Right.
And it is tough. It is tough. You know.
Why? Why is it so tough?
Because, well, I think Lisa spoke to it, because we're programmed. We're programmed in all different ways, and I think there's ways that we've been trained to keep ourselves small, to not speak up. To, you know, how many times do you catch yourself saying, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, I'm sorry." I mean, you know, I'm really trying to watch it, because I'm like, I can't be sorry for everything. You know, and I actually had this experience once where I was supposed to go to an event, and I said I don't want to go because I was going to be late, and walked in. Well, I didn't want to walk into the room late and interrupt, and they were like, no, come. And I was like, okay. So I went, and I walked into the room, and the whole room turned. I was like trying to sneak in, which should have been a sign right there. And everyone turned around and was like, hi, Robyn. And I was like, to the guy that was presenting, I'm like, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. He goes, oh, you can't. And he kept going. And I thought, he was right. I can't. If we really believe that everything is on purpose, that every single thing is on purpose, then there is no mistake. There's no mistake that you were late. There's no mistake that you went to the empty church. There's no mistake. We were in the right place at the right time to do exactly what we needed to do. So that's a long way of saying, don't be sorry. Our podcast is Wednesdays at 1 o'clock Mountain Time on Facebook, YouTube, and New Thought Media Network. But there's other ways that we keep ourselves small. I mean, we downplay achievements all the time. Someone says, oh my God, Lois, thank you so much. That was so great. And you go, oh, there's nothing, right? You know, and it's like just really being attentive to our language and our inner story when we're doing that. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, you can't be sorry.
Susan and I have an inner language here. So anyway, you know, and there's all kinds of things like that. Comparing yourself. like you, Jessica, you could have easily gone, oh, I don't want to speak. Why doesn't so-and-so speak? They're better than I am. They know how to do it. They did it. You know, if we start comparing ourselves.
I don't want to speak in front of those people because they, they're important people,
Yeah.
right?
Well, and I think you said it really well the other day in your meeting about somebody was saying something to him about they felt uncomfortable speaking or doing something, and you said
It was brilliant, though, I'm sure.
well, you said it better than I will, but the gist of it was, I get up every week and speak, and I'm not Reverend Michael.
Oh, yeah.
If you start comparing yourself, I'm not Wayne Dyer, I'm not this one, I'm not that one.
Yeah, and do we need to be? And I think sometimes that's the thing that kills us. I think we need to be like someone else, right? And sometimes that person may be really good at what they do, and that's true, but that doesn't mean that we don't have a place to do it.
Well, and it doesn't, you have your own uniqueness. There's nobody that can do what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody. I can't look around the room because then people think I'm looking at them. But it's true. I could say that to each and every one of you. Greg.
Greg has the mic, and then Nina Joy.
Yes, you were talking about perfect unfoldment a while ago, and there are no mistakes. And I can't tell you how many times I've said to myself, so this is what perfect unfoldment looks like? Holy cow. Then as you were talking a minute ago, I was thinking the same thing. This is perfect unfoldment right here. And it occurred to me to do something I've never done, but I would offer it to you. Look in the mirror and see what perfect unfoldment looks like.
Thank you. Very insightful. Yes, indeed. Nina Joy at the back.
I think for me, there are things that happen that you might do in your life that has the most incredible impact on an individual, others, a multitude, that you may never know this incredible gift that you gave to people. And when I hit about 65, I looked around at my friends, and I didn't have children. I didn't get to enjoy their success and feel good about that. I saw what my friends' kids were doing and felt like, oh, why was I put here on earth? I had jobs that were not careers I really didn't care about. It was just a way to make a living. And something happened that made me aware that when I was 19 years old, I did my greatest achievement and had no idea about it, that impacted hundreds of lives and allowed many students to pay for their college and have great careers. And I hadn't known that occurred. So when you're feeling down about yourself or wondering, what have I done? I think there are a lot of people out there that probably had great experiences in interactions with you that you may never know what a wonderful gift you gave them.
You left us with a cliffhanger. What did you do at age 19?
I started an outdoor education program at UC Davis.
Oh, wow.
That is still going on. 40 years later, has served as a great way for people to interact, learn skills, communicate others, and has helped them in their careers. And I've heard about from an attorney general that talked about her experience in that program as a youth, talking to people and interacting, listening.
So showing up and being who we are, being willing to be seen even when we have no clue what the impact is. Even when, sometimes we think we only want to show up where it's important. But I don't think we have much of a a real handle on what important is.
Well, we don't ever have any idea what the impact is.
So I am noticing that I realize the impact we're having is that we're going to have to go to the end of the show.
I got it. I got it. Well, I think what I would like to leave you all with is, I think it's really exciting. I'm just thinking about this room, and I'm thinking like, all of the things that everyone's done in this room, if we really took a moment and just decided, like, I mean, because collectively, this room and its energy and its experience, and I mean, we have artists, we have lawyers, we have builders, we have musicians, we have so much in this room. And what if we really harnessed that energy and just really trusted? And we have Nishan the dog. But we're so powerful beyond measure. And I think when we really dare, there's a saying by Audre Lorde that when I dare to be powerful in the service of my vision, it becomes less and less important whether I'm afraid. And I think that's important, that we step out in our brilliance. And I'm so excited about things that are coming up here. You think this month's busy? Hold on to your seats. Next month we're talking, or sometime in the summer, we're talking about having a month-long prosperity event where we all work on a prosperity book together, and prosperity not only financially. I mean, yes, let's all be financially free, but prosperity in all areas of our lives, whether that's health, whether that's relationship, whatever it is, really bringing that into play.
And we have a gratefulness group that will be starting sometime in the fall. And there's just a lot of opportunities to continue to grow. And as Susan pointed out, there's so many opportunities to serve each other when we're having issues, when we're having time of need. And there's so many times when I just look out and I go, what's happening? And like Susan said, and I'm like, what's going on over there? And they're like, oh, well, we're doing this. I'm like, that's good. Because people are supporting one another. And that's what community is. So, are we ready to go? I don't know, I'm a little confused without commercials and stuff.
I know, usually we have music and commercials and all kinds of things that cue us.
So, thank you so much for joining us today. Is there something here I'm supposed to do? Okay.
No, I just want to leave with that coming out in honor of Pride Month, and always coming out isn't a one-time event. It's truly a spiritual practice.
Yes.
You know, and so just be aware of where you're holding back, because you never know the gift you're giving. You never know. Dino told me he wasn't going to be here. When I walked out the door and he was here today, he doesn't know really what that did to my heart and my soul and my spirit. When I see Darlene here, I was so happy. I was like, oh my God, Darlene's here. Oh God, I'm talking. Oh God, what if that's not what they came for? But it doesn't matter. What matters, but you know what, but really, this is what we do to ourselves. You know, this is the inner dialogue. I had a moment where I was like, oh, Darlene's here. Oh, Peter's here too. I can't talk. I'm not talking. Gil can do it. And then I was like, okay, God, you know, use me. There's no mistake we sing that song. So come out, be proud, share yourself, because the truth is, we know who you really are. So don't hide.
All right. Thank you so much, everybody.
Just leave it on, it's fine. Are we? Oh, it's okay.
we doing music yet? No, what are we doing? Circulation. Okay, I'm trying to remember if we had something else to happen before that. All right, so, I know that we have the abundance thing to say together to remind ourselves of being abundant. I'm going to invite us all to just take our gifts. Any gifts that we have to give, whether they be monetary or they be the gifts that we need to share from our heart, or the gift of listening to our neighbor, or the gift of receiving a gift. We just hold that right here on our heart, either literally or figuratively, and let's just declare our abundance. I am abundant, and I give from my abundance. I am prosperous, and I give from my prosperity. I am blessed, and I give from my blessings. My blessings of spirit are as abundant as the stars, and so I give and receive generously, and so it is. So thank you, Laura, for doing that, and I'm going to invite you to let everybody have a minute before you start passing the baskets. And thank you, Susan.
I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. So blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
Okay. Wow. Let's just take a moment and bless the gifts. Bless the prosperity of Rio Grande Center for Spiritual Living. Bless all that we receive, knowing that we are prosperous beyond measure, knowing that there is more than enough to do all of the vision that we see. And so we open ourselves to receiving that. We open ourselves to claiming it and knowing that it's ours. And we are so grateful for what is in this basket, and we just declare that it is multiplied for those who have given and for those who are receiving, that it continues to multiply. And we give thanks, and so it is. Before we do our prayer, I'm going to hit on Birthday Sunday. This is Birthday Sunday. Do we have any June birthdays? Oh, look at that. Wow. All right, I'm going to invite all the June birthday people up front. Do you want to come up? Do you have a June birthday? Come on up. It's not just for, members. We don't roll that way. There we go. Wow. So we have quite a little group today. Wow. All right. So these lovely folks, we're so grateful for you. Do you? Susan, you're always everywhere. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to invite each one of these people to just say their name
and declare what they're claiming this year of life. And then we're going to sing happy birthday to them. You're first.
Thank you. My name is Nancy, for those of you who don't know me. And I am claiming for myself that I stay anchored in spirit as much as humanly possible and let go of thinking that anything needs to be other than it is.
My name is Kelly, and I am believing for renewal in all the areas of my life where I still need healing and new opportunities to demonstrate it.
Hi, I'm Madeline Fletcher Stark, and my birthday is June 1st. I'm so excited. And this year, I claim compassionate service, especially for those that are grieving. So.
I'm Liz, and I'm declaring happiness and peace and joy.
Hello, my name is Fernando. My birthday is June 30th, so we have the beginning and the end of June. You mentioned it. I claim prosperity in all its forms, in all the shapes, and all the everything that is possible.
All right, once again, happy birthday.
Thank you so much. All right, everybody. So remember that as these folks have claimed their claim, yeah, come over here to the ramp, that all of us get to claim it. Ooh.
Sorry.
No, I just don't want to lose you. Okay. Do you want to come up and join me? And Marilyn, do you want to come and join? Or am I? I'm getting her. All right, everybody, be patient. They got to roll up. All right. Are you okay taking us home on this one? Okay, good. All right. So we're just going to take a moment and hold this whole community, the service, those of us who are virtually a part of the community, we're going to hold it all in prayer. So I'm knowing right here and right now that Spirit is fully present as each one of us, that there is not a place where we can escape that truth, that we are all connected through and as that one. And so in my knowing that, I know that there is peace and prosperity and love. That underneath whatever we may see, that there is something more. I know that there is life that reveals itself even when the appearance is that life is ending. Because we know that life does not end. We know that it continues. And so what we call death is just the beginning of something new. And so we hold on to that truth. And we bless those whose time here becomes short due to others' animosity and anger. And we bless those with anger and animosity that they might know that that is not who they are. That they're bigger than that. I'm bigger than that when it shows up in me. And so I stand in that truth. And that none of us can be categorized, because we are all bringing forth something unique from Spirit. We are all bringing forth something incredible. And so I'm blessing that truth. I'm blessing each one of us, and I'm passing my word.
And I just say yes, 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 yes. As Dr. Seuss said, there is truly no one that is youer than you. And so I know we step into that place of embodying that, embracing that, and knowing no matter where and when our trauma came from, generations ago, whatever it is, we bless it, and we know that that is energy that we transmute. And so we take that on and we say yes, and we let it be our banner. We truly come out with pride, knowing that all of that has gotten us to this moment. It's gotten us to this moment to know truly who and whose we are. And so we stand in that knowingness. We surrender to all of the story, and we just allow it to be something that passes by, and informs some old story. We'll write a book with it. We'll do something else with it. But it's not ours now. We don't need to carry it forth. And so I just say yes and celebrate this day, this new day, this brand new day where, no, sorry. Spirit tells me to do things and I don't wanna. But all I hear, all I hear is, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. And that's our song. So I sing it for us. I sing it for the knowingness. And I just allow it to be, and I pass.
And I follow that with just such joy and blessing, knowing that each one of us, as we leave this place, that we take that with us, that we take that message of courage and authenticity, that is who we really are. And so I give so much gratitude and thanks to Spirit for allowing us to be here today and to be in this room and to enjoy each other and learn so much about each other. And with that gratitude, I release these words, knowing that God has already got it and we are ready to move on and just say thank you. Thank you, Spirit. And then we add it by saying, and so it is. All right, yeah. You guys want to get past me or not? Or just wait? Oh, okay. So I just want to thank you all for being with us today, just knowing that we have really explored a lot of areas that maybe we wouldn't have. And I also just want to remind you that we have our food in the back that's all ready to go. And thank you, Mike, for putting everything out. It's really wonderful. I hope you have an opportunity to partake of this food and join together. Then another thing is that our healer of the day, which is Dr. Madeline, is that correct? Yes, and she's right here, but she will be back through the kitchen and to the right, and that is our little healing room in there. If you haven't been in there, you need to go over and check it out and be with her. And then also any of the practitioners that are in the room, we are generally wearing these purple stoles, and there will be prayer offered for you after the service over here on the right, the front. So if you'll find your way up there right away, and if there is no practitioner available, I will find one for you. And so I just want to say, let's join together. Please stand as we close this with music and an affirmation.
All right. Join hands if you feel like it, or if not, just put your hand on your heart for a contactless experience today. I love myself so much that I can love you so much, that you can love me so much, that you can start loving me. I love myself so much that I can love you so much, that you can love me so much, that you can start loving me once again. I love myself so much that I can love you so much, that you can love me so much, that you can start loving me again. I love myself so much that I can love you so much, that you can love you so much, and you can start loving me. Thank you.
Woo! So I just want to thank musicians today, Susan and Kent and Jamie, thank you so much for showing up. Appreciate it. And we're going to take this affirmation out. I am seen and I no longer hide. I am seen and I no longer hide. So it is.